I don't know, like, any of that. Yeah, we're currently at that. I mean, I'm losing Mario Kart. You seem to be like picking up the controls better. I'm a bit I don't need to know. Like, see, when I drift, I don't see yeah, well, I tried to hold down this. For some reason, it just kind of puts me like that. So I don't know if it's just the car I've picked, or does that affect it?
I don't know. But for me, like whenever I'm drifting, it's kind of like how you do on like a motorcycle. Like, look, you see how I drift? It does that. But I'm noticing this. It gives, you see like that blue light that comes out of the back?
Right.
I think that might be like the limit to how far you can drift before you like spin out or something. I think that's what's happening here.
Did I tell you like that I thought Ghostbusters was pretty good?
No, you actually never mentioned anything about Ghostbusters yet.
No. There was a couple of people in there that were obviously losing where they were sitting because it was so dark.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a 2-hour movie, so you know it wasn't divisive, but a lot of people said it was unfocused. So me, I liked it because I've liked every single Ghostbusters movie. Yep. Even
wait, even the 2016 one?
Was that the reboot where they kind of
there was an all-female group?
They fumbled the story a little bit, where they're storytelling. Yeah, no.
It was a little, like just like you take the original like cast from like Ghostbusters, where all of them are male and the assistants like female. The whole entire crew's now the actual Ghostbusters are actually all female. And
is it the one with Chris Hemsworth?
Got an ad.
Yes.
Oh. This is you didn't know that. That was an ad.
That's the Ghostbusters theme song. What do you
I
mean?
need to invest in YouTube Premium.
I got that right. Anyways.
Right. Okay.
Oh.
There's two adverts. This is actually terrible.
This is
Wait, let me try and guess the theme song this time.
Okay, hold on. We've got another advert for some trends.
Oh my.
This is incredible Boom Radio code. This is why we listen to Boom Radio. Right, here we go. The internet is starting now.
Roar.
Shake
It Off by Taylor Swift.
It is. That's 1-0 to Devon.
Let's go.
I would have had we would have a second one, but unfortunately I kind of wasted it. Up next, we have music by Victor Ray.
I'm stuck in all that I'm used to, and I shouldn't stay, but I choose to. I feel my heart every time I give in. I'm a slave to the memories, and I play it safe so I never leave home. Oh, it's day after day. I just comfortable in this mess. Pride lays the rules that I choose to abide. Bet you know, tempting me to the high. Though it's flawed by design, I give in. War in my veins, can't get away. Self-medicate, oh Lord. Thoughts in my brain, I'm never sane. I'm never in control. Right into that open door, somewhere that I've been before. It's it again.
Hello? What?
Thinking about your future? At Fife College, we help thousands of students every year to achieve their goals. Whether it's qualifications to find your first job or planning a career move to your next position, Fife College has the course for you. Applications are now open for hundreds of full-time and part-time courses, so you get the skills, training and qualifications you need for the future you want. Choose your future. Choose college. Choose Fife. Thinking about your future? At Fife College, we help thousands of students every year to achieve their goals. Whether it's qualifications to find your first job or planning a career move to your next position, Fife College has the course for you. Applications are now open for hundreds of full-time and part-time courses, so you get the skills, training and qualifications you need for the future you want. Choose your future. Choose college. Choose Fife. Thinking about your future? At Fife College, we help thousands of students every year to achieve their goals. Whether it's qualifications to find your first job or planning a career move to your next position, Fife College has the course for you. Applications are now open for hundreds of full-time and part-time courses, so you get the skills, training and qualifications you need for the future you want. Choose your future. Choose college. Choose Fife. Thinking about your future? At Fife College, we help thousands of students every year to achieve their goals. Whether it's qualifications to find your first job or planning a career move to your next position, Fife College has the course for you. Applications are now open for hundreds of full-time and part-time courses, so you get the skills, training and qualifications you need for the future you want. Choose your future. Choose college. Choose Fife.
The glass.
Thinking-
Glass, I think.
Alice through.
I didn't know those were Disney.
Yeah, no.
I actually watched them. Oh, I watched the first one.
I'm up here eating off the edge. Alice in Wonderland Through the Looking Glass. I think it's
Yeah,
genuinely what it is.
Yeah. That was the. Oh, wait, who was it? The one that played the one with the big head. Oh,
Are you talking about the animated one, or the live action? Because I don't really know of the live action as well.
I thought you were talking about the live action one. I'm not watching the original.
Oh no, you know about the original. Okay.
No, I was talking about the live action. I've seen the sequel to the live. I've seen the live action one and the sequel to the live action. Because Through the Looking Glass was the sequel to the live action one they made.
Which was in like 2000 and
8 or 9.
yeah, no, and Danny Elfman did the score.
Yeah, because they got Johnny Depp to play Mad Hatter.
They did, yeah.
That's the version I can. That's the only like.
Tim Burton directed it,
Yeah, Tim Burton.
which
Wait, did he?
I think so. Yeah, I think Tim Burton.
I thought, oh god, I thought he mostly did animated films like those, like, no, like,
Nightmare Before Christmas, Corpse Bride, Frankenweenie, all that sort of
Yeah.
stuff. No, I think Tim Burton dabbles in live action
well,
sometimes.
I've never seen a live
He did the live action TV show, or at least part of it, of the Addams Family. Well, it wasn't the Addams Family. It was kind of like Wednesday.
What, the Wednesday show?
Yeah, he did. I think the first 4 episodes of the kind of like this, because you can tell with the style of like his work, you can tell that's kind of his vision. Where I think there's the other 4 episodes are done by someone else. I may be wrong,
Well, I can't really.
but I know he was in it because he's doing Beetlejuice too, which reminds me of, you seen the
I
Beetlejuice?
saw that trailer
it's Michael Keaton.
Literally
part
last night when I was
is-
staying at my mate's place in Glasgow, I was up all night. I was literally going to go on his VR,
Yeah.
play like some VR games. Like,
No, it's just because I've waited years for Beetlejuice 2 sequel. It's like a Nightmare Before Christmas sequel that I'm never going to get. Well, maybe now. Hopefully I can get something. You know me and Nightmare Before Christmas stuff. I really enjoy it. No, that's a family like tradition. We always kind of
for me, a family tradition.
watch that.
There's only one family tradition you need, like at Christmas time for a film.
Oh, no, it's not even like Christmas time. I watch it like a lot of the like around the year. Like I watch it a lot of the time. I know like it's meant to be watched at like Christmas or Halloween, but I'm like I'm going to watch it during I don't know Easter. That's just me though. I mean, I watched like
What are a few highlights?
very
I'm gonna see what view
interesting
highlight reel.
movies throughout the year.
Let's see your highlight reel. I want to see how this goes.
To be honest, I was too busy talking to you. I didn't really pay attention to that much. So,
I didn't pay attention either. That's why I'm going to the highlight reel so everyone can actually
Yeah.
see what the hell can see what we didn't see.
I don't know. I was kind of looking at it and then not looking at it.
Yeah.
So you ever like when you're playing a game, you're kind of just like, yeah. That was me. I was like
It's kind of
the head from the Haunted Mansion.
yeah.
Have you seen the Haunted Mansion Eddie Murphy version?
I think I've seen.
Where you get
I think
the
I've seen like 20, 30 minutes of it, and that's it.
yeah. Well, you might not seen the 4 heads in because I can't remember how far it is in the movie, but you get the 4 heads and they're like do it like that, which I think is quite funny. That's kind of what I was doing.
I don't think I actually saw like the actual beginning of it. I think I just walked in on like my family watching it. So I don't
Oh,
know.
the Haunted
I don't-
Mansion was good. I think it's based off of a Disney ride at Disneyland. I want to say that it's Disneyland that's got it. Maybe not. I don't know. I know that they did a remake.
I've been to the one in Florida like 3-4 times, I think.
Yeah, so they
Changes
do
are
have.
taking place in our telecom networks as copper wires are being replaced by full fiber broadband. For decades now, our telephones and more recently broadband have been connected to our homes using copper wire-based equipment. This equipment is all around us, often overhead or underground. We walk by it every day. But now, it's being superseded by fiber optic-based cable technology. Today, we're going to look at one of the key fiber optic equipments used to provide full fiber broadband to our homes and businesses, the connectorized block terminal. So Robert, what's your role in providing full fibre broadband across Scotland?
Yeah, well, I'm a project manager for OpenReach. I've got a team of about 60 people who provide full fibre broadband for customers across Scotland. This is a connectorised block terminal. This one's an 8-port. They come in 12, 8 and 4. And these can be mounted on poles up where the existing copper distribution is, or they can be on walls for sort of terrace buildings, or on holes for in more recent developments. They can deliver speeds in excess of a gigabit, which is excellent, and really provide a very reliable connection for customer services way into the future.
As you can see, this new fibre equipment will revolutionise broadband.
Thinking about your future? At Fife College, we help thousands of students every year to achieve their goals. Whether it's qualifications to find your first job or planning a career move to your next position, Fife College has the course for you. Applications are now open for hundreds of full-time and part-time courses, so you get the skills, training and qualifications you need for the future you want. Choose your future. Choose college. Choose Fife.
Hello and welcome to this Fife College Open Day. We are here at our Glenrothes campus, specifically within the Creative Industries Department. What you are seeing as part of this live stream is multiple things that are going on and actually on the campus today. So at the moment I'm in our TV studios, as you can see. In the next room, selecting videos and graphics for you is one of our students, Jeanette. In the podcasting room, which you may have seen, we have our students competing in a bit of a Mario Kart tournament in our podcast suite. And in the room next to that, we have our Boom Radio studio, which is playing a live show at the moment. Shortly, we'll be getting an interview with one of our staff members from our inclusion team, basically just doing a staff info session for potential students. And later on in the show, we're going to have some live music from James, who plays in the band called Definition, and from the brilliant band Luna J. So we've got all that coming up. In between, we'll be playing bits of student work and just different things that have been going on here at the college. There are people here live milling about in the college as part of the open day as well. If you are one of them, feel free to give us a comment on the YouTube page. And just keep an eye on the stream as it goes on for different things that are happening around the studio today.
My name is David Stevens and I'm currently studying Level 2 Barbering course here at Fife College. What I enjoy most about this course is that everyone's very supportive of each other and we all sort of empower each other to keep going and to push on and do their very best, even if they're having an off day. So I first decided to come to this after I was working in education as a pupil support officer in local high schools. And what sort of pushed me on to do it was that I'm a full-time musician and I needed something that would work around that. And I thought barbering's the perfect thing. You're working for yourself and it's great fun. It's been said that barbering's one of the happiest jobs in the world. So currently I'm doing an apprenticeship at Barney's Barber Shop on Wellesley Road in Methil. I'm there currently Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I'm at college Thursday, Friday. The guys in the
My name's Keith Morrison. I currently stay in Kinglassy in Fife, and I study HNC digital design in games. I've just completed coming to complete my first year, and it has been a very enjoyable course. There's been a lot that we've covered in digital design. It's a course that sort of incorporates a lot of things that you might not have thought about when working in the games industry. From things like level design, 3D level design in particular, which is where I found quite a passion this year, to things like 2D character animation, coding, also things like website design as well, which plays an important part to sort of the marketability and digital design aspect. But there are other things, and team working, character development. In particular, this year we've had the chance to design a board game, which has been quite an eye-opening experience and something I have very greatly enjoyed, as has a lot of my classmates. So the reason I came to Fife College is I wanted a big change in my life. I'm a mature student. I decided that I had worked in several business administration roles, banking, and I hadn't really found my place. I have always had a passion for video games since I was 3-4 years old. I remember playing games on MS-DOS. And so for me I took the leap to study design in video games with the hope of pursuing a career hopefully within the Scottish games industry, which is booming. Being here in Fife College is actually a great location to be, because we are sort of slap bang between Edinburgh, which is home to many a big company, but in particular if you think of Rockstar, but also Dundee, and where you've got Aberdeen University, and there are a lot of smaller games companies there as well. So yeah, Fife College is kind of the ideal place to sort of study games development. So I'm just finishing up year one. Next year I will go on and do the HND, the second year, where we will continue doing a lot more things in 3D design. Post-study, I do hope to go on into the games industry, working maybe as a level designer, which really does seem to be where I've greatly enjoyed making things in the Unreal Engine. But it's also given me skills to maybe work in the TTRPG industry, creating books for companies maybe for like Modifius or Cubicle 7, maybe even Dungeons and Dragons. So yeah, this course offers a lot more than just video games. It's gaming as a whole and learning how to design a lot of elements. I would absolutely recommend Fife College. It has been a great experience here. The teaching staff are great. We have access to a lot of facilities. The 3D printer has been a particular favourite of mine this year for creating miniatures for both the board game project and then for the Dungeons and Dragons Club. The Fife College Student Association is very helpful, very hands-on, and there's a lot of opportunities if you're interested in joining clubs, either joining one of the pre-existing ones or creating your own. My name's Keith Morrison. I currently stay in Kinglassy in Fife.
Thinking about your future? At Fife College, we help thousands of students every year to achieve their goals. Whether it's qualifications to find your first job or planning a career move to your next position, Fife College has the course for you. Applications are now open for hundreds of full-time and part-time courses, so you get the skills, training and qualifications you need for the future you want. Choose your future. Choose college. Choose Fife.
Frequent interviews with people that are part of all of these teams. So, Robbie, you have some questions?
Yes, I do. Hi, I'll introduce myself first. I'm Robbie, and the Boom Radio team mostly. Would you like to introduce yourself, tell the people who you are?
Yeah, I'm Julianne Dick. I'm the lead advisor for inclusion for Fife College.
So what does the inclusion team actually mean? What is it that you do?
So the inclusion team are here to provide support to any student who might have any barrier to their learning. So that could be if they've got a learning disability, a physical mobility issue, they may have mental health issues that are affecting their studies. So whatever their barrier is, the inclusion team are here to kind of put solutions in place to help them overcome these and access education.
That's amazing. So is this a difficult job, would you say?
Yeah, it's hard because every single person's an individual, every single person's different, their needs are different, although they might have the same diagnosis or the same condition, their needs are going to be different from the next person, so it is quite difficult at times.
Have you learned a lot actually on the job?
Yes.
Yeah.
You learn obviously more about the conditions that have been diagnosed, as well as just how people work in general, how these can affect people. Not just dyslexia doesn't just affect your reading and writing, it can also affect your mental well-being, your confidence, your self-esteem. So you learn how it affects not just their academic life but their whole life. So yeah, it's been really interesting.
How come this is the job is this the job you always kind of wanted to do?
No.
No.
Not at all. I went to university and studied criminology, which is not what I do now.
Yeah.
Then I went to work with a charity that worked with young people who might have had offending backgrounds, and then I got into teaching, so then I got into education, so then I got into working here.
Oh well, that is quite some journey. So what are your overall opinions on the job? Is this like, obviously I said it's not I originally wanted to do, but now that you're here, is this like this is where I should be?
Yes, this is something I'm very, very passionate about. I think that everyone deserves the right to an education, everyone deserves equal opportunity to and equal access, regardless of a disability, health condition or additional support need. So I am very passionate about inclusion, so I've definitely found the right job for me.
That's amazing. So obviously today's open day, so we have a lot of new people here today. A lot of new students applying and stuff. So to the new students here and the people applying, do you have a specific message you would like to share?
There's no right or wrong way to get into the job that you want to do. So if there's something that you're interested in, even if it takes a wee bit longer, you need to put in a little bit more effort in because of something that you can't control, there's always a path to get there, and we're here to help you do that. So regardless of what barrier you think you might have, we can find a way around it and make your kind of aspirations be a reality.
That's amazing. Some amazing answers here, and I'm sure a lot of people have learned a lot from this. So just before we let you go, where can people actually find you in the college?
So depending on what campus you're on, we've got student learning hubs on each of the 3 big campuses, and we've got smaller areas in the 2 smaller campuses. We can be found there. You can email inclusion@fife.ac.uk. There's also posters on nearly every notice board in the college and the big TV screens with the inclusion QR code. You just scan the QR code and it'll send you through to a form which will take you through to one of the team.
Well, that's great. Thank you very much for allowing us to have this time and just introduce what you're doing to all the new people that might be here today.
Not a problem.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thank you. That was a very insightful answers and questions.
Hello, I'm Cameron Evans. I have studied at Fife College through the Level 6 Football Studies and HNC and HND Sports Coaching. I'm currently now the Football Development Officer at Glenrothes Community Foundation. When I was at Fife College, the Level 6 Football Studies was more introduction to football coaching, getting used to different sessions and just getting a wee bit of a feel for it. When I moved on to HNC, we started doing proper more work, development work, looking at nutrition, looking at loads of different course work. And then on to HND was just a carry on from the HNC, but more advanced, and then getting me ready for moving on. What I enjoyed most about being at Fife College was meeting new people, working with different organisations coming in. We had a great opportunity with loads of different clubs in Fife, with East Fife, Glenrothes, Dunfermline, all coming in, delivering sessions, meeting new people, and then just kind of getting that feel and getting me ready for that coaching on the pitch kind of stuff. For the future. So since completing my studies, I went on to start full-time work at Glenrothes Community Foundation. I started working with the foundation when I was in my HNC class as I needed a placement, and from there I've worked my way from being a volunteer to a coach, then to an assistant football development officer, and then finally to a football development officer on a full-time basis. It's been a great journey for myself, and you know, would recommend it for anybody who's coming along. I would say 100% recommend for people to apply, especially if this is something that interests you. Anything in general, come along, give it a crack, see what happens, and look, you've got nothing to lose, especially if you're coming in, you're not the most confident. You can build that confidence, meeting new people, working in new environments, which has helped me all along the way to getting where I am now.
All right, we are good, and my leg is cramped. So, you want to do the honours of introducing us to our audience?
Well, hello, my name's Cameron, and you got my best pal Ethan here.
Hello. Yes, I'm doing good. I always adjust my seat like whenever I'm starting to get comfortable, because if I sit down, my back always gets itchy. So it's kind of like, oh. So I need a gaming chair. You know when you need the gaming chairs, and they're just kind of like. No, I'm missing the arms. You know where you put your arms down.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just me. I'm just complaining about
That's a shout. That's a shout for the college. Invest in gaming chairs for this little stuff we have here. Get some gaming chairs.
But yes, we are playing Mario Kart, or at least we are attempting to play Mario Kart, and I am doing horrible.
So am I.
I've lost how many games now?
You come second place.
Oh, one game I came second, and one game I maybe came first.
Yeah.
And that was on the easiest difficulty, by the way. So.
Oh, we just backed it completely. Hold on.
Yeah, I've lost pretty much the rest. The AI is beating me. What did I come, like 11?
11.
Like 11 on one of them. But yeah, no, this I'm not used to playing on Switch, because we are playing on the Switch. They're kind of hard to get used to. So.
Very, very tiny controllers. Very, very tiny.
I'm used to playing on like big controllers, like PS controllers or Xbox controllers, which is making the adjust is not easy.
Yeah.
I feel like my mum would probably have an easier time with this. I don't know if it's maybe my hand size, but whenever I try it feels like I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Like when you're playing and I'm like, and it doesn't help that my buttons don't correlate to yours. So if yours like.
Yeah, mine's is like some.
Yeah, his is like A, B, and mine's is just arrows.
Yeah, I've got
so I'm essentially just kind of playing with.
I've got like A, Y.
So it's so confusing, but like we're kind of making do.
We're making do. We are
learning as much as
we are too old to understand how these controllers work. We're too old for this.
But you know what? Looking back at the controllers back in the day, where they only had like 2 buttons, there was like an X and a Y, or was that a B and a Y?
I think it was X and Y.
But, like basically when you were playing the real old,
it was A and Y.
Old consoles, I was good with them. Like genuinely, I was like okay, like playing with them, but now I'm just kind of like, yeah, okay. Oh, I've not picked one. I'm totally meant to be picking wheels. I don't know. What have we played through? What we've played through, like
the flower one.
We played the one with the Rainbow Road.
We played the one with the lightning bolt. We played the one with the special cup. We played the Triforce one.
So we'll probably just pick one that's basically not being played, so you guys can maybe check out with us and learn as we go.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I'm a newbie when it comes to Mario Kart.
Well, let's see the one that's got Kong's hut.
Oh, who am I? Am I not playing as Kong?
I don't know. Do you want to go back and actually check? Do you want to actually change to King Kong? You're gonna go to Kong map.
King Kong. Yeah, I'm playing as King Kong. No, is it?
Yeah, it's King Kong.
How do you change again? I don't know.
We have to back it all the way the actual selection screen.
Oh, do I have to go back?
Yeah, we're back to the selection screen.
Who should I be? Who should I be? Like somebody like.
I'm always gonna go.
How about Baby Daisy? Oh, that looks a bit.
You look like a kid that's just like gone.
But does it not look like the carousel wheel? Like look at the front of the design.
It's like
does it not look like I'm playing on a?
It looks like
carousel wheel.
It looks like a carousel ride you see at the Christmas market in Edinburgh, or like on a Lynx market in Kirkcaldy.
Oh, they were so cool though. Like those carousels, like those were entertaining. They just like span around and around.
I was more of a waltzers person.
I love the waltzers.
I love waltzers. I still love waltzers. I will still go on waltzers whenever I can get.
Where do you actually get like waltzers now? Like I've not seen any place that does.
If you go
waltzers.
to Kirkcaldy, they've got a Lynx market. It's like a big, massive market that goes near enough, like about a quarter down the coast of Kirkcaldy. It's got last time I went, there's like 3 different brands of waltzers there.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
They've got that. They've got one of them like little slingshot rides where it's like you start off on the bottom and just like slots you all the way up like that, and you just come back down.
Yeah, and we are playing from our very fancy studio at like Fife College. stint campus here, so that's why we are sounding amazing on these roads.
Amazing.
I was about to say Shure, because I always get these two brands like mixed up,
Yeah.
because they're so good. Both of them are so good, like sound wise. And then I've got like a Blue Yeti with the USB in the back, so I find that quite funny actually. So I don't know what I'm doing because I've been looking away, and I look at you.
Yeah.
So like I was referring to before we came live, we were talking about the Haunted Mansion, and we were kind of talking about the Eddie Murphy version, the heads that constantly sing, talk. They do this, and
like a wheel of
and I do that a lot when I'm speaking to someone. I'm speaking to I speak to video games as well, like when I'm just rambling away, because I do that a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm in the water, so you know that's how people drive. We just swim in the water. I don't know what I'm doing, to be fair.
I don't
know where.
Hi, my name's David Young, and I'm here outside Ward Road Gym, where Scottish Wrestling Entertainment, the SWE, are going to be putting on a show tonight that is SWE Uprising. The SWE has been a staple of local professional wrestling for over 20 years now, hosting WWE legends such as Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man, Bret the Hitman Hart, and the late great Rowdy Roddy Piper. This is a monthly show where the SWE's finest wrestlers perform and put on a show for the wrestling fans in Dundee. Hi, I'm backstage here with Nathan Reynolds and Mike Musso. They're about to go to the ring very soon. Now, Mike, we've not seen you wrestle for the SWE for quite some time, since Hell for Lycra. You had some health issues in that match. Can I ask how you're feeling now?
Thanks for asking. I'm feeling okay. If I said I was 100%, I'd probably be exaggerating. But I certainly know that I am ready to kick somebody's ass tonight, and that's why I'm here.
Excellent, excellent. Now, you're both in a tag match. Are you both on the same page?
Yeah.
Yeah? We all good there?
We're always on the same page.
Yeah. Okay, okay. And Nathan, Nathan, you've got an upcoming World Heavyweight Championship match with the Alpha Male. Can I ask your thoughts on that match?
Well, it's quite simple. See, the Alpha Male was bragging about how he's going to be ending my career in the next 48 hours, but he's forgetting who I am. See, the Alpha Male's the Alpha Male because he's not had the competition here for the last year. See, a year ago, we kicked their asses at Hell for Lycra. And Alpha Male, the powers are back in these waters, and you better get ready to become the beta.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. To come to a future show, you can quite easily book tickets on the SW's website and on their Facebook page.
It's, you know, it's been quite an enjoyable course actually. Learned a lot of new skills.
Probably not. I like to sleep.
It gives purpose to getting out of bed in the morning, whereas during the summer you're just so tempted to just lie in bed all day or just sit and play the Xbox or the computer or just generally just sit with your feet up watching the telly.
And yeah, I'm hoping to do it again next year. Yeah.
Well, that's all I've got time for. Back to you in the studio. Just remember that Fife College applications are now open for next year. Thank you.
Thinking about your future? At Fife College, we help thousands of students every year to achieve their goals. Whether it's qualifications to find your first job or planning a career move to your next position, Fife College has the course for you. Applications are now open for hundreds of full-time and part-time courses, so you get the skills, training and qualifications you need for the future you want. Choose your future. Choose college. Choose Fife.
outside, summertime's in. Stand up beside the fireplace, take that look from off your face, 'cause you ain't ever gonna burn my heart out. So Sally can wait, she knows it's too late, she's walking on by. My soul slides away, don't look back in anger, I heard you say.
it, shake it, baby, now. Well, shake it, shake it, shake it, baby, now. This next song I'm going to play is a song that I wrote and I play with my band. This one's called Without You. On the phone, what do I say to you? All alone, waiting for you. I don't know what to do. Life's so hard without you. All my thoughts on what you said to me. All my thoughts on you. Oh, I'm so blue. Life's so hard without you. On the phone, what do I say to you? I'm all alone, I'm waiting for you. I don't know what to do. Life's so hard without you. Time again, I'm calling you to find out if I can see you. I don't know what to do. Life's so hard without you. All my thoughts on what you said to me. All my thoughts on you. Whoa, I'm so blue. Life's so hard without you. All the times of calling you. Hope you see the things I do. I'm without you.
Thinking about your future? At Fife College, we help thousands of students every year to achieve their goals. Whether it's qualifications to find your first job or planning a career move to your next position, Fife College has the course for you. Applications are now open for hundreds of full-time and part-time courses, so you get the skills, training and qualifications you need for the future you want. Choose your future. Choose college. Choose Fife.
Hi, my name is Callum and I am a HNC Architecture and Interior Design student here at the Stenton campus for Fife College. The thing I've enjoyed the most about the course would be a lot of the drawing stuff. I feel like I've definitely enjoyed that the most. I was always good at drawing in school, and I'd stepped away from it for a while, but to come back and actually put it to good use is really good for me. Yeah, with the course afterwards you can go into loads of stuff. You've got placements, you've got job opportunities with the council, you've got uni, like I'm going to uni. you'd said to me 5 years ago I'd be going to uni, I would not have believed you. I think it just goes to show the quality of the teaching here. It's really good. Like, if they can get me into uni, anyone can.
My name's Keith Morrison. I currently stay in Kinglassy in Fife, and I study HNC Digital Design in Games. I've just completed coming to complete my first year, and it has been a very enjoyable course. There's been a lot that we've covered in digital design. It's a course that sort of incorporates a lot of things that you might not have thought about when working in the games industry. From things like level design, 3D level design in particular, which is where I found quite a passion this year, to things like 2D character animation, coding, also things like website design as well, which plays an important part to sort of the marketability and digital design aspects. But there are other things, and team working, character development. In particular, this year we've had the chance to design a board game, which has been quite an eye-opening experience and something I have very greatly enjoyed, as has a lot of my classmates. And so the reason I came to Fife College is I wanted a big change in my life. I'm a mature student. I decided that I had worked in several business administration roles, banking, and I hadn't really found my place. I have always had a passion for video games since I was 3-4 years old. I remember playing games on MS-DOS. And so for me I took the leap to study design in video games with the hope of pursuing a career in, hopefully within the Scottish games industry, which is booming. Being here in Fife College is actually a great location to be, because we are sort of slap bang between Edinburgh, which is home to many a big company, but in particular if you think of Rockstar, but also Dundee, and where you've got Aberdeen University, and there are a lot of smaller games companies there as well. So yeah, Fife College is kind of the ideal place to sort of study games development. So I'm just finishing up year one. Next year I will go on and do the HND, the second year, where we will continue doing a lot more things in 3D design. Post-study, I do hope to go on into the games industry, working maybe as a level designer, which really does seem to be where I've greatly enjoyed making things in the Unreal Engine. But it's also given me skills to maybe work in the TTRPG industry, creating books for companies maybe for like Modifius or Cubicle 7, maybe even Dungeons and Dragons. So yeah, this course offers a lot more than just video games. It's gaming as a whole and learning how to design a lot of elements. I would absolutely recommend Fife College. It has been a great experience here. The teaching staff are great. We have access to a lot of facilities. The 3D printer has been a particular favourite of mine this year for creating miniatures for both the board game project and then for the Dungeons and Dragons Club. The Fife College Student Association is very helpful, very hands-on, and there's a lot of opportunities if you're interested in joining clubs, either joining one of the pre-existing ones or creating your own.
Although James just performed, how many songs did you perform?
3 songs.
3 songs for you guys. So, James, I have a few questions. This is intimidating. I've got 2 James sat across from me and I'm looking at James, but I'm trying to look at James. So, first of all, how did you get into music?
I've always liked music from a young age, and then came to actually learning guitar, so I got a teacher and just been playing since then, so it's about 3 or 4 years.
Have you always wanted to play guitar, or have you tried playing any other instruments?
I think it's always kind of been guitar.
So, but if you were to try and play a different instrument, what would you try and play?
Probably the drum kit.
Oh, see, I would try and play the drums, but I feel like, one, I'm too very heavy-handed, so either I'm breaking the drum kit or I'm falling through it.
Well, to be honest, the drum kit, that probably wouldn't agree with my parents. It's a bit too loud.
Oh yeah, imagine if you're really angry, you've had a bad day and you're just sitting banging around the drum kit, they're like, can you bring it down? Was there any music that you listened to that inspired you to start picking up guitar and playing?
I think when I properly started listening to the guitar and really appreciating the guitar music was probably Oasis. Noel Gallagher.
Quality,
a brilliant guitarist. So.
That's insane. That's whoa. You're in a band, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm in a band called Definition.
Do you want to tell us more about Definition?
So there's 3 of us. Obviously me, James. I sing and I'd play the guitar. We've got another guitarist called Ryan, and a drummer called Max. We formed in September last year, so we've played a couple of gigs and that, so it's going well.
That's perfect. So you've played a few gigs, right?
Yeah.
So what's been your favourite venue that you've played?
I've played the Windsor Hotel in Kirkcaldy a couple of times. That's quite good. It's normally a good crowd gets in. It's decent atmosphere, so.
Do you have a dream venue that you would want to play at?
Probably any stadium. That'd be good.
Is that your aspiration for life, to play in a stadium?
Definitely, yeah.
Now this is a bit of a weird one, but if you were to describe your music in 3 emojis, what would it be?
Don't know, just a little guitar emoji. Absolutely no clue. The guitar, the drum kit, and the mic. Go for that. It's boring, but it'll do.
It's not boring. It's probably better than mine. Mine would probably be... How would I describe my music taste? Probably the sleeping emoji. Probably the bed and a mannequin that's stood still, because I have the most basic music taste. What was I going to say? Any artists that you would like to collaborate with in the future? If you could,
Yeah, I don't know.
Think.
Probably would be Noel Gallagher from Oasis.
Just no Liam, no Oasis reunion.
Reunion would be nice, but I'd probably prefer to meet Noel, in all honesty.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'm trying to think. There's so much I have to say. There's so much questions in my head, but I can't word them. Do you think your music's going to be something that you'll always do? Is that what you want your future career to be?
Yeah, definitely. Since the band's come about, it's definitely what I want to do when I'm older.
Is the band how's the band affected you? Has it made everything so much better? Do you I don't know, it's so cool to know that you're in a band.
No, I think it's just nice to be working with friends, people that you get on with, and it's just different to doing it on your own.
Yeah.
I've been playing the guitar and singing for quite a long time, so to actually be playing gigs with a band, it's a step up, and it's really good. I really like it.
Do you have any favourite songs that you've performed live? I feel like I'm just rattling questions at you at this point.
I've got a couple of our original songs. I like playing them. And one that probably gets the crowd going at the past few gigs, it's actually been quite a good atmosphere, is Rocking Over the World.
Ooh.
Status Quo, so.
Quality song, quality song.
Is there any way that the people who are listening can find your music? Have you released any music?
Not yet, but we've got clips and stuff on Instagram and TikTok at definitionband_23.
Well, if you definitely want to hear more from James and his band, you can find them, as he just said, on their platforms. Thank you, James, for taking your time out of your day to come and speak to me.
Thank you very much for having me.
Coming up now, we have Yes and by Ariana Grande.
Thinking about your future? At Fife College, we help thousands of students every year to achieve their goals. Whether it's qualifications to find your first job or planning a career move to your next position, Fife College has the course for you. Applications are now open for hundreds of full-time and part-time courses, so you get the skills, training and qualifications you need for the future you want. Choose your future. Choose college. Choose Fife.
The country, indeed the world, celebrates the coronation of King Charles III. What's happening in Scotland? We visited a small community on the banks of the River Tay in Fife. Newborough, with a population of just under 3,000, putting effort into celebrating the coronation.
Newborough is a small town in the kingdom of Fife. It's about 750 years old. Today is a bustling community, and we are here today to see how the community has prepared for the coronation and how it celebrates this very, very special occasion.
But wish him happiness and peace.
I embrace the royal family here. I've never noticed it so much where I've lived before, which is nice to see, especially in Scotland.
He's done so much for the youth. He's helped 1 million young people.
Told me you're preparing to make coronation quiche.
I am, yes. I think the king has produced a recipe of his own, so I will be downloading the recipe. I hope it's all organic and lots of cheese.
That's Jeanette Sandler, our intrepid reporter over in Newborough in Fife. And that's it from us. Just leaves me to say have a great evening and good night.
I'm doing worse than I was before. Take a little break to get some stuff, and I've not gotten any better, as you can tell. We kind of are already halfway in a race at the moment.
Yeah.
And I'm still losing.
Our skills are our skills are like on off.
Oh no, mine's is off. Mine's has been off the entire.
Mine's is instinctive.
The entire match. So yeah, I've been driving into walls. What else have I done? Oh, I got struck by lightning.
Struck by lightning, hit by shells, hit by bananas.
And then he tried to use a shellfish joke on me. I know you did. You were like, "Oh, get shelled," and I was like,
"Well, I tried." I wasn't even a joke.
That was almost a.
That wasn't even a joke. That was
not a quirk or a bad.
No, that was me just saying get shelled.
Yeah, get shelled. Isn't that not? Maybe not a joke, but what is the word I'm looking? It's not like
quote.
A quote. A quote. No. It's like when you're like using a pun or something, like a pun. You know when you use it, like get shelled and you throw a shell.
Yeah.
That didn't make sense to you, did it? He looks so confused. And
no, I'm just focused.
Yeah, he's more focused than I'm just kind of vibing here. I'm probably in like last place, so I've kind of lost already, and I know that.
I'm in third.
I can't see where I am. Like I'm somewhere. I'm on the map. That's.
I think you're in.
That's where. That's why I know.
I think you're in 10.
I'm doing, but I'm 10.
Oh, you might be 11th now.
Oh, 11. And I finished. Let's
go.
go.
I'm taking what I can see off the map. Yep.
Yeah, I got a lot. I beat baby Rosalina. So is that a flex?
Yeah, but you're losing to Luigi.
I'm losing to Luigi, but I am beating Toad and Lemmy. Villager. Who's Villager? Any ring any bells?
That's some another game.
Tanuki Mario.
What's the name of that game that came out that had the Isabelle, the little dog girl that everyone kept saying like the Doomslayer? Like there was like that whole joke about like she's like Doomslayer's pet or something.
No,
I can't remember.
I'm always confused, by the way. So
yeah, especially
you're describing something to me that I basically
games. It's like you don't know what's going on.
No, still doesn't ring a bell.
But when you mentioned earlier, like before we were going live, you mentioned like lighting and sound are like the big things you take away from like this.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, yes.
And finishing my answer, I said to you, like I'm the exact same. Lighting and sound is by far the biggest thing I take away from this course. Lighting and sound.
Well, see, before I started making content before I came to this course, and it wasn't great, and I will say that. But from the skills that I've learned here. And the course I did before, which is the NT version, NT Broadcasting Media, it's helped a lot. Like I further developed my lighting skills. I further developed my sound skills especially, even though sometimes I've got slightly bad mic technique when I just kind of move away from the mic. I think we all do that when we kind of sit and talk for long periods of time. We kind of move and adjust and everything. And I've learned a lot of editing skills. I never thought I would be so much into editing and making a good story, because ultimately that's what you want to do when you're making stuff. You want to make you want to be expressive, you want to create a good story.
Yeah.
And for me, I've learned a lot.
Sorry, what was that, Bill? Yeah. Sorry, Bill, what? Sorry.
And joining me in the studio now, I have Jade from the Student Association. How are you doing, Jade?
I'm doing good, thanks. Thanks for inviting me on.
I'm very glad to have you here. So, first of all, I just want to know, can you tell us about what Student Association is?
Of course, yeah. So, Fife College Students Association is essentially here for the students. For everything is all about the students. If you want to go into like why we have students associations, it was the government's put a thing in place where all colleges have to have them. So we're kind of like a union for the students, but we do more like fun stuff as well. So yeah, we cover loads of different areas from like representation to activities, and just general support for students.
How do you make yourself known, like around the college? Like, how do you advertise yourself so students can figure out where you are and like where to go and stuff?
Yep. So one of the first things that we do every year is in September we have a Freshers Festival that lasts for a month. We travel around the campuses and we do multi-day events for students to get involved in. So we invite in lots of local organisations, and we do stall-based stuff. We've got games, competitions. We organise nights out, and we're essentially just there talking to as many students as possible about who we are and how they can reach us. So we do that in September, and then we do a smaller version of it in February for all of our January starts. We wear these bright, very bright branded clothing with unicorns and FCSA on them, and they're either like bright pink or bright white. So you can always kind of see us as well. But those are the main ways that we are out there. As one of the first people that you see.
Does that gain like a lot of students' attention? Like when you're doing stuff like nights out and everything, do you gain a lot of students?
Yeah, so we do. We see probably over 300 students a day when it comes to like our stall-based events. So for the bigger campuses, we try and always do at least 3 days on the campus to see as many students as possible. And then our nights out, sometimes they're packed, sometimes it's just a handful of students that come along. It depends because students have a lot of other commitments as well. They work. They might have childcare or parenting responsibilities and things. So we're trying to build up our evening things, but definitely our on-campus events are, you can't miss us. We're everywhere.
Well, that's good, because then, especially with the bright pink t-shirts and stuff, you're like just out there. So
yeah, like you can't miss us. We are branded.
What kind of activities do you offer like in college? I know you've already went over it briefly, but is there any more that you can go into depth about? And how can students get involved?
How much time do you have?
No,
I'm joking. I'll be fast. So yeah, we come out in the first 6 weeks and tell you all of these activities. So we book in class talks, but you can get involved in the Students Association by being a class representative. So you would meet with us once a month, tell us how things are going, and then listen to us and all the things that we're saying and feed that back to your class. Jennifer and Taylor lead on that, and Rebecca leads on sports and all of the kind of physical fitness and well-being side of things. So there's loads of sports clubs to get involved in. We run lots of different activities. So whether it's football, volleyball, badminton, we've got a jiu-jitsu club, bocce, like there's loads of stuff there. And then I do the non-sporty societies because I don't run unless there's donuts involved, if I'm being honest. So I run like your D&D groups, comics, anime, manga, art club, film club. We bring the Xbox and stuff around. We've got loads of like tabletop games and murder mystery case files. Like, so there's loads and loads of fun elements of stuff that you can get in as well. So I do all of that as well as organising the events. But yeah, you can get involved with like the talent agency. We've got an end of year student showcase coming up. So if there's like work that you're really proud of, you can send that into us and we'll put it on display, open to the public, and we invite like loads of people in to have a look. So there's loads and loads of ways that you can get involved with the Students Association. I could genuinely talk about it for about an hour, but in general, we've got representation, sports, and then like societies as well as other opportunities.
And that's good because you have like, it's not just based on like one thing. You have multiple options like D&D and stuff if they want to, instead of feeling pressure to do like the sporty side. It's very like inclusive. Is that the right word?
Yeah. There's definitely lots of ways that you can get involved.
It just makes it seem nice for people because everybody has their own preferences and you are accommodating to that.
Yeah.
And finally, where can you be found on the campus?
So we all do, we rotate around the campuses. So I'm rarely on the same campus 2 days in a row.
Yeah.
We have offices located in the 3 main campuses, and then if we're in the smaller campuses, you can tend to find us in the refectory. So here we're just down from reception, in between reception and the rotunda, if you're in Glenrothes. We're in the atrium at Kirkcaldy and down the main strip corridor if you're in Dunfermline. We're also all on Microsoft Teams. So we've got a digital office on there you can contact us on. You can message any of us. All of our contact numbers is on like the door. We've all got our own Facebook pages. Like there's so many ways that you can get in contact with us at any given time. If we're not on campus, you can reach out and we can either organise to meet you face to face or we can deal with you that day digitally.
That's really amazing, because not everybody can commute to college, and especially if they're wanting that sort of help, they don't have to feel like, oh well, I need to go into college today just to get that like what's the word, like help in a sense. You're on a variety of different things that's reachable for people and it's more accessible in a sense, which is really like
it's good. Some of my societies are even you can join online. So like my book club, that's always dual. So I tend to meet on campus, but you can always join in digitally via Teams. And I think half of my D&D groups as well also have that dual option. So there's loads of ways that we can try to make things more inclusive and more accessible for everybody as well.
Well, if you definitely want to get included with the FCSA, there's a lot of different options for you there. Thank you, Jade, so much for taking your time out of your day to do this interview with me. I really appreciate it, and I've learned a lot more about the Student Association, and I've been here for 2 years.
Anytime. Well, our office is just down the road, so, and yeah, if you want a longer chat at some point, we can definitely go into all the different ways. But thanks for having me on.
Thank you so much, and coming up we have Home by Good Neighbours.
Thinking about your future? At Fife College, we help thousands of students every year to achieve their goals. Whether it's qualifications to find your first job or planning a career move to your next position, Fife College has the course for you. Applications are now open for hundreds of full-time and part-time courses, so you get the skills, training and qualifications you need for the future you want. Choose your future. Choose college. Choose Fife.
Itself has been taking random women from all across the country at random every few years or so, and they marry that woman to the crown prince or crown prince. So any princesses that they had originally were sacrificed, but all the princes kept being like living. And so once they're married, what they do is they start cutting their hand, and the prince and the new queen literally mix their blood. And so when that happens, they push the princess down into a pit where the dragon's been staying for centuries. And they've been sacrificing these innocent women on a technicality that they are part of the royal bloodline. So this family's been holding on to power and their lives by faking that they've been giving their bloodline daughters to the dragon.
Alright,
in which they have not done it a single time. That's what it is. And this princess is towards the end of it, this princess reveals the truth and the actual crown family dies.
You know what that kind of sounds like?
What?
Dishonored.
Yeah.
When you talk about like
it literally is.
I'm getting killed and everything, that kind of sounds a lot like Dishonored stuff.
Like the queen dies to assassins, and you have to keep the daughter, you have to rescue the daughter and all that.
Yeah. No, I haven't seen it. So
it's on Netflix. It's not bad. It could be better in some ways, but altogether, it's pretty well done. And it's gotten a good review actually.
But I thought you didn't like it. Or was it that you didn't like it, or was it?
I didn't like certain parts of it.
Oh.
So there's certain parts I didn't like, is why I don't like it altogether. But in other cases, it's actually good with certain ways, especially like you take the stereotypical version of like a princess has been kidnapped by a dragon, warped it. They are giving the princesses to the dragon instead.
Hmm.
And that's what I like about this. That's what I genuinely love about that the most. I just think
it does sound, yeah, like Dishonored a lot.
Yeah.
But very maybe fantastical. Fantastic.
Yeah, because on Rotten Tomatoes,
fantasy.
On Rotten Tomatoes, 56%.
It's not too bad. What's the other one set up? The Blood and Honey stuff.
The what?
The Blood and Honey, the new Winnie the Pooh movie. What's that set up? Is it still set at 100%?
I don't know. Hold on. I'm looking through. I will just looked up films 2024 so I can see what was actually coming up.
I know Godzilla X Kong is coming out.
That's this Friday.
This Friday.
Mm-hmm.
We've got Monkey Man.
That's next week.
It's next week. Okay. We've also got the 25th anniversary of Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, which I am super excited for because they have Star Wars Episode 1 cups and popcorn boxes.
Oh, God.
Actually, seen from the film. So, I'm excited. I just want to see Jar Jar Binks on the big screen again. I know a lot of people did not like Jar Jar Binks, but
I didn't like Jar Jar Binks in the Phantom Menace. I liked him more in the Clone Wars and Revenge of the Sith, though. I always thought he was better in them than he was in Episode 1.
All I remember of it is where he's addressing the Senate.
Yeah.
Oh no! I don't know why. I like those characters better.
Okay, so for IDMB, it's saying it's 6.5 out of 10.
What's this for?
Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey Part 2.
Oh, okay, Part 2. That's not bad.
For IGN, it's saying out a 6 out of 10, which is actually pretty good. And as it sits on Rotten Tomatoes right now, it's at 73%.
Oh, it was at 100%. How many reviews is that out of?
I'll click on the Rotten Tomatoes one actually.
Because it was 6 when I checked.
God, the signal here's terrible. That's the problem here.
Oh, well. I would assume it'll obviously be more now because it's went down, but it was sitting at 100%. Like, it debuted fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. That's how good it was.
That's casting a queue.
There's also a Garfield movie coming out. I saw the trailer for it.
I actually watched the Garfield, not the one with Bill Murray in it. The one that Bill Murray voiced Garfield.
Whenever I think of Bill Murray, I just think of Ghostbusters and Groundhog Day.
Wait, what was Groundhog Day again? Was that the one where he got killed by a massive groundhog?
I can't remember how he died, but he basically gets killed in a loop. Like, I think he...
no, I'm thinking
he relives the same day until he figures out what he needs to change.
I think I'm thinking of something else then.
Like, he needs to change something in order for Groundhog to stop looping around. And I think there's been many films that they've kind of followed this formula. They've done like a Happy Death Day sort of stuff.
Else. I think I'm thinking of something where it's like a bunch of like fantasy creatures are attacking and he's a victim of them.
Huh?
Yeah, he gets killed by a massive mole or groundhog, or what the hell it was. Just like it was in like a room of like vials or something. The thing just murdered him. But it was like a blackout. It just like charges at him. He screams in the door like cliche, and then he just cuts to black, so he's dead. Obviously.
Definitely not Groundhog Day. I don't know. Maybe.
It's something. It was not that bad.
Why are you just always so damn difficult? On you should typical, you're cynical. And why are you just always so damn hard to please? You got me falling down to my knees, begging you please, baby. Don't want nobody else but you. Got me following you around the room. Say, why are you just always getting stuck in my head? I think I'm going crazy, been needing you to save me, been needing you lately, baby, baby. Yeah, it's half the night, lost half the bag, despite me saying not going back. And I don't really want to give you my heart to drag, I'm not going back. I don't wanna be on your lead again, but no, 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 no. You're my addiction, and I know, that this is self-infliction. And I know that I said I'd try to save the love. No, 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 no. You're my addiction, this is my prediction. Look at my love you. Keeping my head down, hoping that I don't hear the sound of you was calling my name. Cause I know you playing these games, cause I know you always winning. You're making me go insane, or you're making me lose my brain. My head is hurting, yeah, and I don't really wanna be cursing, yeah. But I'm so frustrated and I'm getting so impatient. I swear, but I know that you're too bad to wear. I don't wanna be on your head again, but no, 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 no. My addiction, and I know that it's just self-infliction. And I know that I said I'd try to save her, but no, 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 no. Thinking my addiction, this is not addiction. Think I might love you, yeah, 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 yeah. I don't really want to.
Let's do it. Go.
And the beat goes running, running, and running, running, and running, running, and running, 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 and running, running, and running, running, and running, 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 and running, running, and running, running, and running, 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 and running, running, and running, running, and running, running. In this context, there's no disrespect, so to bust my rhyme, you'll break your neck. We got 5 minutes for us to disconnect from all intellect to lecture rhythm effect. So lose your inhibition, follow your intuition, break away to hold and break away from the dishes. When we be out, girls, another wave out, wouldn't believe how we wild this out. Turn till it's turn out, burn till it's burn out, acting all up northwest east side. Everybody, everybody, let's get into it, let's get stupid, let's get it started, let's get it started, let's get it started, let's get it started, ha, let's get it started in here, let's get it started, ha, let's get it started in here, let's get it started, ha, get it started in here, let's get it started, ha, let's get it started in here, yeah, lose control, our body and soul, don't move so fast, people just walk the door, don't get ahead, get into it, don't worry about it, the peace will do it, get started, get stupid, don't worry about it, we'll just walk into it, step by step, thugging in for new kids, inch by inch with a new solution, transmit hits with no delusion, demons are a support, so emotion, everybody, oh everybody, let's get into it, let's get stupid, let's get it started, let's get it started, let's get it started, let's get it started, ha, let's get it started in here, let's get it started, ha, let's get it started in here, let's get it started, ha, get it started in here, let's get it started, ha, let's get it started in here. And the beat goes running, running, and running, running, and running, running, and running, 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 and running, running, and running, running, and running, 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 and running, running, and running, running, and running. Ooh, ooh, then let's get ooh, then let's get ooh, then let's get everybody, everybody, let's get into it, let's get stupid, let's get it started, let's get it started, let's get it started, let's get it started, and ha, let's get it started in here, let's get it started, and ha, let's get it started in here, let's get it started, 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 yeah, started, 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 yeah.
Good evening. It is 6:15. You are listening to Boom Radio. I am Robbie, and this little guest you've been hyping up the whole time. We are finally here. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Luna J.
So what was it you do?
So I am a pop rock artist, originally from Fife, but I also live in Edinburgh now as well.
What was your first introduction into music?
So it's pretty weird considering the genre I went into, but I started off doing musicals. My mum would put me in musicals, and I was like, God, really, Mum? Like, why are you doing that? But absolutely hated them. Then came out, and my family's quite musical. Like, my sister used to sing. She doesn't sing anymore. But yeah, like, it was always, like, you know, with siblings and stuff, always competition. So yeah, we used to like compete against each other, and then I saw she started singing, so I was like, oh my God, I want to sing. And yeah, then pretty much just went from there, doing talent shows and open mics and learning guitar and drums and so forth.
But as personal siblings, I totally get that.
Yeah.
It's the best part of growing up is thinking, how can I actually be better here?
Actually, I'm the youngest of 4, so it's
Oh well.
yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's really fun.
So that's a huge juxtaposition to what you're actually doing now from the classical. Is there anyone who inspired you to go into that more rock genre?
So an artist that I like, as soon as he came out with his demo, I just started listening to him, and I've been listening to him like ever since now. His name's Dominic Fike. He's like this up and coming artist.
Yeah.
Super good artist. He's like just kind of like, he's been on the scene for so long, but like people are just starting to notice who he is now, and I just think it's crazy, like absolutely crazy.
I love it.
I love
Fantastic.
He's a good artist.
So overall, aside from just rock, how would you describe your sound?
So the closest person to relate it to is kind of like Avril Lavigne.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of Avril Lavigne style. I love like adding a bit of like hip hop into it, so a bit of like rapping or fast talking. Yeah, I just love a bit of mix of genres, to be honest.
Is there any particular of your songs, and you think, yeah, this is her?
Oh God. I don't even probably. Oh, that's maybe Wipe My Tears a little bit, which is like the newest single that just came out that I just released. Yeah, it's probably close, like out of all of her songs, maybe that's one's the closest.
And I saw you released Wipe My Tears, because I saw your TikTok. Is getting up there, which is amazing. Especially like seeing Scottish artists slowly blow up. That's incredible. So what was the inspiration behind Wipe My Tears?
Yeah, so I actually wrote it at an all-girls camp in Dundee. Shout out to B Charlotte, she's also an amazing Scottish artist. She runs this camp in Dundee, and I was lucky enough to go along and meet all these amazing artists and write with them. And then I was like saying to some of the girls, I was like, oh my God, I've been stuck on these chords, like I really want to write a song with them. And then I just like started playing it, came up with the hook for Wipe My Tears, came up with the first verse, and I was like, all right, this is like going in the right direction, let's see if we can get a chorus. And I let my friend Becky hop on. She was we finished the chorus, and she done the second verse, and it was just sounding awesome.
I think the sound is great. How do we listen to it?
Thank you.
The way it slowly gets more chaotic at the end.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that.
I love putting like a bit of chaos in the end, for sure.
Amazing.
Like Paramore style.
Yeah. So what is the actual recording process like for that?
So for this track, for Wipe My Tears, I actually went down to London, which is kind of another crazy story. I saw this guy, Jack. He was like promoting like his producing on TikTok, and he was like, because I'm still an unsigned artist, which like it's quite a bit of a struggle for unsigned artists to get studio time that isn't like extortionate.
Yeah.
So this guy, like, shout out to Jack. He was like, I I want to do something for unsigned artists. I want to give you guys like half price on studio time. You guys get to come down to London. And then I just like reached out to him. I was like, Jack, like I'd love to do this. It'd be a pleasure to play with you and like produce with you. And yeah, like luckily enough, we got talking and I went down pretty much like the next month. And yeah, we made Wipe My Tears together. And then I bounced up to my producer in Scotland. Shout out to Prentice, who he's the lead singer of the Vistas.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he mixed it like super good, and yeah, that's where it came about.
That was really cool, especially working with an artist like the Vistas.
Yeah,
amazing. Huge fan of them as well.
It's super nice guys, like so nice.
So obviously working with people like that, what is a dream collaboration, someone you could feature on a song?
Oh, do you know what, maybe like Hayley Williams for sure.
Yeah.
Her vocals are just insane. Do you know what, a weird one which I think would be pretty cool, Adele.
Oh,
I don't know why, but just like, yeah, someone to mix it up. She'd probably say no to me, but you know what, a girl can dream, okay?
Especially the difference in the kind of music style too. I think it would work.
Yeah, I think it would work. It would just be like, whoa.
Yeah, go for like a little slow vibe. Yeah, I'd be up for that.
Oh, it's to start off with Adele, nice and slow, bring it up, and
then it gets chaotic halfway through.
That's incredible.
See if she'd be up for it. Somebody get Adele on the line.
Boom Radio will do everything we can to.
Boom Radio's ringing up Adele right now.
So, with Adele in mind, what is your dream venue? Where somewhere, you think would be, this is where I need to be, this is where I need to perform?
Do you know what? I say this every interview, and people are like, really? Like, why this venue? But I always just think O2 Academy in Glasgow. Like, yeah. Of course, I want to play the big Hydro and like down in Wembley and everything like that, but just doing O2 Academy would be such a great milestone, and it's definitely somewhere that I want to be in the next like 4 to 5 years. Playing headlining, that is like my goal, and it's such a good venue as well, and I've seen so many great artists play there. So yeah, it's definitely on my bucket list.
That like home turf feeling.
Yeah.
I get that. So what initially made you think this could be something I can pursue, making music?
Again, another funny story. I remember I was in high school and I was doing music on the side. Like, I've always loved music since I was like 5-6 years old, just doing it from there. And then I guess I started like performing in pubs and stuff. When I was 15, probably shouldn't have been performing when I was 15, but we're not going to talk. Yep. And then I remember I was like singing like a, do you know where they do like those like meetings for uni and stuff, and they try and get you to push you towards university and stuff, which is obviously great. But they were like, oh, like, you don't actually need to go to university if you don't want to. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to. I don't want to do it. I knew that I wanted to, like, further my education in music. But for me, with my style and my genre and kind of what I was looking to do, like, I feel quite a lot like university goes into, like, the technical side of music. Yeah. And, like, or you can do, like, producing or whatever. And I was just like, you know what? Like, I just want to, like, write some songs and kind of build myself up in the music industry. So I actually went to Academy of Music and Sound in Edinburgh, and yeah, just like knew from there I was like, I don't want to do any other job. This is like amazing.
That's really cool. Finding and just being able to achieve basically what you're dreaming of from that young age, being able to actually make something happen of it. So what is the final goal? What part of it is I've made it?
Do you know what, this is an issue I have, because I'm never like I've made it. I'm quite like strict on myself. Like, I'm always looking for new opportunities and new goals, and my mind's always on 100 miles per hour. And like, of course, when I reach a goal, like I'll celebrate. Mm-hmm. I'll have a slice of cake. But then I'm like, okay, let's move on to the next thing. Just like, for the end goal for me is just being able to make a living out of playing music. like life is, should be enjoyed, and you should never be stuck in a job that you hate. So like just actually enjoying life to the fullest, and just like being able to share my music. That's all that I'm happy with. Like if I'm not big, fine, but that's obviously a goal because I want to share my music with as many people as possible.
That's incredible, and that is like the mindset to have, especially with what you want to do, never finding a bit to settle on.
Yeah.
Always trying to go that little bit further. I think that's just amazing. So where can people actually find your music?
So on social media, on Spotify and Apple Music and everything, it's just Luna J, all in capitals. And then on Instagram and Facebook, it is Music by Luna J.
That's incredible. So where does the name Luna J actually come from?
So I did have like my own name previously before Luna J, and it just wasn't really working out. Like it was very generic, and I was on the phone to my manager, and I was like, we need a new name. We need a new name. And I like turned to him, spoke to him, and he was like, yeah, we definitely do. And I was like, what about Luna? Like, Luna's pretty cool. I was actually looking. I have like one of those windows in my room. It's like, what's a skylight window? So yeah, I was looking up at the moon. And I was like, yeah, what about Luna? Like, super cool. Such a bad story. And then he was like, nah, it needs to be Luna something. And I was like, oh, well, what about like Luna J? Because my original name starts with a J. Yeah. So I was like, what about Luna J? That's pretty cool. And yeah, like we sat on it for a little bit and it worked out. It grew on me, to be fair, because I was like, I don't know in the beginning, but yeah, it worked out.
I'm a big fan. I think it rolls off the tongue quite well.
I really like it as well.
Thank you. It looks cool on stuff.
Yeah, thank you.
So you can just plug yourself one more time, and then that is us for today.
Awesome. My name is Luna J. Please listen to my newest single, Wipe My Tears.
Okay, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Our next song is Lucky by Erica DiCasio.
Man's never been in marquee when it's shut down.
And
we are back. Yes,
I just drove off the map.
We are still failing at Mario Kart.
Yeah, we're still stuck.
Thank you guys for joining us again. This will probably be our final time though, because we will be wrapping up our event. So Cameron, how has today been?
I think today's been good, and we're really hoping that you that are watching right now or are going to watch the video of this that's on YouTube have enjoyed listening to everyone here in the TV studio, radio studio, as well as here in the podcast studio where you've been watching us
fail
absolutely Mario Kart on the Nintendo Switch. But on our last goodbye, we would cold-heartedly hope that you will accept and join on this course and apply it as soon as possible. Because, take it from us, we didn't know that we wanted to be on this course, and we're here now. By any chance, we came onto this randomly, and we have not regretted it since, really.
Absolutely not.
We've
said state-of-the-art equipment. Fantastic lectures.
Fantastic lectures.
Great classmates. It's just the overall experience of just studying at this course.
It's been amazing.
It's like the people I've met here. It's just
they're amazing.
Some of the best. And
we would not recommend this so hardly to all of you. So we would, as ourselves would say, put your applications in now. Even if you can't right now, put them in as well. Get yourself ready for next year and book a spot on this course.
We also have our Boom Scotland page on YouTube. That should be linked there as well. You can watch the full entirety of interviews, open day, look at the course, look at the facilities, watch us film, Mario Kart. There's going to be tons in that video, especially me filming. But
if you want to listen more to the radio side of it, you can always go on to Boom Radio, where folk like me and Ethan, we have our own little radio segments that we do with other people. We recommend that. We've got our own styles of it. We've got different kinds of information we give, different music. So we recommend that you come on that and you give us a listen to and see if you'd like it at all. And that fact.
And what's the actual website for Boom? Is it boom.scotland?
It should be boom.scotland, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah, Boom Scotland, and you can come listen to us.
If not, we hope it'll be linked here into the actual video that we've got here.
And we can ramble along about music, and honestly, our, not to brag, but our radio studios are amazingly beautiful. The colour in them, the lighting. So I've become a lighting, what's the connoisseur? Lighting connoisseur?
Lighting connoisseur.
I'm just lighting is amazing.
That's about the best way to describe it. Yeah.
Honestly, I cannot say this course is amazing enough. And so I have been, obviously. Yeah. I'm still Ethan failing miserably, and I will hopefully be streaming more on these.
But before we leave off on that,
we are going to be streaming more on these.
Before we leave off on that, aside from us playing this, we were told that we should give a review on our experience while playing this game, and should we recommend it to people of our age, over 20s and that, those that have not played Mario Kart in ages. In my honest opinion, I would say no. No, I would not recommend this to those that I know of my age playing it, because it would confuse the hell out of you like it has me, especially playing on these tiny little controllers.
I second that. I'm not very good at Mario Kart anyway. This doesn't strike me as my type of game. I did have fun playing it.
Yeah.
But the controls were just kind of too hard to get into. I eventually got them, but you'll probably adjust to me. How many games did I lose there? Overall, we've been playing since what, 4?
Played a total of 29 games.
29 games. I've won
3.
3.
You have won 3. I have won 26 games.
That says something. At least you did better than I did. So
most of them were just by slim margins, where I nearly lost to AI.
Yeah, it's been fun, and
it's been fun.
The stuff like this is the things you do on the course when you're studying at Fife College.
Yeah.
So, that's just another added plus to the many things that are positive about this course, about, the people, the campus, just everything, and I cannot. So I'm like you, I cannot be thankful more for this course and the NC course than I have been now.
And to all those that are still watching, thank you for listening to us, as well as to those that have been coming in to our studios and having a tour around. We hope you've had a great time touring our stuff here at the Stenton campus, and we hope we will see you on this campus, even not just on our course, but just here in general. And we hope you enjoy your time here learning whatever it is you're learning.
Absolutely, and it's just an amazing experience. Amazing college, amazing. That's going to be my word of the day. Amazing. It's just amazing in college, amazing thing.
Done at all.
Like when I'm saying the amazing Spider-Man, it'll be the amazing Fife College.
Yeah, but from me and Ethan here in the podcast studio, but we've been playing very bad Mario Kart. We hope you've enjoyed listening to us, and we'll hopefully
of which we've rambled
another time.
A lot.
We'll hope we'll see you.
Thinking about your future? At Fife College, we help thousands of students every year to achieve their goals. Whether it's qualifications to find your first job or planning a career move to your next position, Fife College has the course for you. Applications are now open for hundreds of full-time and part-time courses, so you get the skills, training and qualifications you need for the future you want. Choose your future. Choose college. Choose Fife.
My name is David Stevens and I'm currently studying Level 2 Barbering course here at Fife College. What I enjoy most about this course is that everyone's very supportive of each other and we all sort of empower each other to keep going and to push on and do their very best, even if they're having an off day. So I first decided to come to this after I was working in education as a pupil support officer in local high schools. And what sort of pushed me on to do it was that I'm a full-time musician and I needed something that would work around that. And I thought barbering's the perfect thing. You're working for yourself and it's great fun. It's been said that barbering's one of the happiest jobs in the world. So currently I'm doing an apprenticeship at Barney's Barber Shop on Wellesley Road in Methil. I'm there currently Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I'm at college Thursday, Friday. The guys in the shop have been absolutely brilliant. Cammy, Lauren and the rest of the team have pushed me on to do my very best and learnt me a lot of techniques along the way, and are now giving me the choice to take in walk-ins and get a lot of practice under my belt to make me the best that I possibly can be. I would definitely recommend Fife College to students. You know, it's a great way of getting into the way of barbering, getting into that world. Adrian and David have been absolutely fantastic at pushing us on and making sure that we're doing our very best to be all that we can be. You know, even if you're having an off day, they'll pick you up again and make sure you're ready and back in the race for the next cut that you're doing.
Now, it was a move nobody saw coming. This morning, millions of us woke up across the country to find that the government had placed a giant piece of stained glass in the sky, coloured like the Union Jack, permanently tinting the sky red, white and blue. And go to the next shot now. One notable side effect of the giant piece of glass in the sky is that everything is just exponentially hotter. Some people believe that this is the Prime Minister's latest and possibly first attempt to appeal to Scottish voters. Bloody hell, birds are loud, aren't they?
The large piece of glass has also been seen to cause people to spontaneously light on fire, like ants under a looking glass. We spoke to one such person affected by this.
So you're on fire?
Yeah, that's right.
What were your first reactions? Well, at first I thought, bloody hell, it's hot. But then I looked up at the sky and saw the big piece of glass, and you know, I was okay with it. Because of the Union Jack? Yeah, I think it's a great show of patriotism. What would you have done if the glass wasn't coloured like the Union Jack? I don't know, I'd probably blame it on Jeremy Corbyn, I guess. So you're not annoyed at all? No, I think this will really stick it to those politically correct, loony left nutters, you know, they hate this country. Do they? No idea. But some of them might be on fire too. So, as far as I'm concerned, it's alright by me. So let me get this straight. Even though you are on fire, you're completely fine with it because some people you hate are also on fire and are probably a bit worse off than you are. Yep.
Hi, my name is Callum and I am a HNC Architecture and Interior Design student here at the Stenton campus for Fife College. The thing I've enjoyed the most about the course would be a lot of the drawing stuff. I feel like I've definitely enjoyed that the most. I was always good at drawing in school, and I'd stepped away from it for a while, but to come back and actually put it to good use is really good for me. Yeah, with the course afterwards you can go into loads of stuff. You've got placements, you've got job opportunities with the council, you've got uni, like I'm going to uni. If you'd said to me 5 years ago I'd be going to uni, I would not have believed you. I think it just goes to show the quality of the teaching here. It's really good. Like if they can get me into uni, anyone can.
Hello and welcome to Course Report. I'm Kevin and I'm here at Fife College in Glenrothes, and I'm here to catch up with some students to find out how their studies came along.
We studied like cameras, how to use them, how to set them up, and like lighting, again like how to set it up, and as well as also doing sound stuff, so how to work with like microphones, and then also how to like edit sound and things like that. So.
They've been pretty well so far. I mean, of course, you're feeling the crunch now because we're approaching the final deadlines.
There was a lot to do, but it was alright.
It's college at the end of the day. You always have that bit of stress, but at the same time, overall you feel it is enjoyable because you meet new friends, you learn new skills, you gain new interests as well.
Are you happy or sad that college has come to an end at this point?
Probably a bit of both, because it means that I don't have to drag myself out of bed every morning to get to Glenrothes, but it also means that I'm missing out on like the most social part of my life because I'm not a very social person. So yeah, I don't know, a bit different.
It's been quite an enjoyable course actually. Learned a lot of new skills.
Probably not. I like to sleep.
It gives purpose to getting out of bed in the morning, whereas during the summer you're just so tempted to just lie in bed all day or just sit and play the Xbox or the computer, or just generally just sit with your feet up watching the telly.
And I'm hoping to do it again next year. Yeah.
Well, that's all I've got time for. Back to you in the studio. Just remember that Fife College applications are now open for next year. Thank you. Hello and welcome to Course Report.
Hi, my name's Laura Corkill and I studied the Health and Life Sciences swap course at Fife College. The reason I joined Fife College is they offered a swap course for people like myself who have been out of education for a couple of years. I'm 30 now and a mum of 2, and I've always wanted to progress to university to become a paramedic, and the swap course was perfect to help me do this. So the swap Health and Life Sciences course had different modules within chemistry, physics, biology, maths and IT. This was great for me as I've been out of education for a long time and needed to brush up on these skills before heading to university. What I enjoyed most about being at Fife College was meeting friends a similar age with similar interests. We all helped each other and the tutors were really helpful too. Since completing my course with Fife College, I have progressed to university. I now attend Queen Margaret University and I'm going into my second year as a paramedic student.
Alright, my name is Luna J, and this is going to be my latest single, Honey, that is coming out in a couple of months.
Don't you know that you taste like honey? It's bittersweet, your sugar to me. Don't you know that you're my honey? I'll take you when my throat runs dry from your body. I light a candle with me. I want your loving away. Cause you know that I want you, honey. You're something that I crave. I've got to have a taste. I want your honey. Oh, I want your honey, babe. You're something that I need. Leave me out till I go breathe. I want your honey. Oh, I want your honey, babe. Gotta keep that. Don't you know that I wanna taste you on the tip of my tongue all the time, yeah. I wanna love you, kiss and hug you, wanna be right there for you. 'Cause you're something that I crave. I've got to have a taste. I want your honey, oh, I want your honey, babe. You're something that I need. Leave me out till I can't breathe. I want your honey, oh, I want your honey, babe. I gotta keep that honey. That Would you give me that honey, please? I wanted to get down on my knees, giving you ice to plead. Tears are rolling down the streams, yeah, yeah. I tried to resist it, but you give it so good when you give it. So give it, just give it to me, yeah. You're something that I crave. I've got to have a taste. I want your honey, oh, I want your honey, babe. You're something that I need. Leave me out till I can't breathe. I want your honey, oh, I want your honey, babe. I've gotta keep that honey. That ooh, 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 that ooh, 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 yeah, ooh, 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 that ooh, 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 yeah, that honey, that honey, that honey, that honey, that honey, Won't you give me that ooh, 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 yeah, that ooh, 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 yeah, ooh, 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 that ooh, 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 that honey, that honey, that honey, that honey, that honey, oh, that honey, give me that, that honey, won't you give me that ooh, ooh, yeah, that ooh, yeah, ooh, that honey, won't you give me that Alright, this one is called Wipe My Tears. This is my latest single that is out. Please go and check it out. You don't even know how I'm feeling. I've got something boiling under my skin, and it's burning, 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 burning. I think I'd rather be cold. Oh, I don't want to get better. This got me under the weather. You're so cold, think I need a sweater. Tell me what you wanna do. I keep holding on to you. You've been running on the loose. And baby, I've been burned before. This is nothing special. So I wipe my tears above the floor. You don't even know how I'm feeling. Yeah, yeah. Got the taste of something else on my breath. I've been trying to get your attention. Did I fail to mention this was all it said? Making those damn excuses, boy, you're useless. Don't waste your breath. Ha! I don't want to get better. This got me under the weather. You're so cold, think I need a sweater. Tell me what you wanna do. I keep holding on to you. You've been running on the loose. Maybe I've been burned before. This is nothing special. So I wipe my tears above the floor. So tell me what you're gonna do now. You got me on the verge of a breakdown. I can help but want you around. Ooh, yeah. Tell me what you wanna do. I keep holding on to you. You'll be running on the loose, yeah. Baby, I've been burned before. This is nothing special. So I wipe my tears up off the floor.
That was a fantastic performance from Luna J. We had her on earlier in an interview. Make sure to listen to her new single, Wipe My Tears. It's brilliant. A lot of influences, she said, from like Avril Lavigne, Paramore. A huge day we had today. A great day, I would have to say. An open day at Fife College. If you're just tuning in, this is our radio studio. So we've been on the last 3 hours almost.
Let's go.
It's been some show. It's been a lot of fun. So we are joined in the studio by Cameron.
Hello, yes, I'm here. Hello.
Ethan.
Ethan's taking over the microphone at this
Yes,
rate.
I am. And yes, what were we doing? We were failing at Mario Kart.
Didn't you say you've done like
yes, we presented
round...
for like 3 hours. We just
Did you-
sat and kind of just rambled away and...
Didn't you say you'd done like a round where you didn't look at the screen?
Yes,
Yes,
we
we
did.
did. And
do
how
one
did that go?
It
Not
went
good.
better than I thought it was gonna go.
Not good. It was horrible. So yes, that's what we got. And yeah, it was
We learned
experience.
two things today. One, we suck at playing anything on the Wii
Switch.
on the Wii and Switch. And two, we should not be allowed to play Mario Kart in this modern day and age.
Agreed.
We should go back to the original Wii console.
We're all relatively tired, so I apologize if we trip over anything. But in the studio, we had some fantastic interviews. I just said Luna J. We also interviewed someone from the inclusion team, telling us about what they do, how they do it, working with more challenged students. And Devin, who did you interview?
I interviewed James, he's a 14-year-old little artist who's in a band called Defamation. He told us about how what he wants to do, who inspires him and everything, and it was amazing. I was like kind of shocked as well with everything that he said. And I also interviewed Jade from the Student Association. She talked about what she does around the campus, how she makes it so exclusive. I don't know at this rate, my brain's not doing it. But she just talked about how everything works around the college and how easily accessible stuff is for different students as well.
And James, although lack of interviews, was the MVP for content today. James, can you take us through what you did in the studio today?
In the radio studio, we did a little game in the first hour. We had a guess the instrumental
regarding songs that were made 10 years ago in 2014. And safe to say the scoreline was an absolute sweep. Robbie had a disaster class, as we call it.
6-0, by the way.
Oh, absolutely rolled. And of course,
it's actually 7-1.
we had live performances
Sorry.
from Luna J, Twice Over, and James Connolly. Fantastic, fantastic artists.
So, if you've been watching the stream, you've seen a lot of stuff today, and we are coming very close to our end. It's been very fun. I've got to say, I really enjoyed my time in the studio today, and I hope you all enjoyed watching. We have a song to finish off our show in Boom today. We are coming up close to Stick Season by Noah Khan, who also just kind of released his newer album with a whole bunch of features of his already known songs, adding a little bit of a spin to it. They're fantastic. Honestly, we mentioned it earlier, blowing up on TikTok, things like that, and Noah Khan is definitely him when it comes to who was blowing up on TikTok. So this is Stick Season by Noah Khan.
As you promised me that I was more than all the miles combined, you must have had yourself a change of heart like halfway through the drive, because your voice trailed off exactly as you passed my exit sign. Kept on driving straight and left our future to the right. Now I am stuck between my anger and the blame that I can't face, and memories or something even smoking.
Alright, this is my song called Obsessed. I can't help myself but love you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Wanna be with you all the time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh. Wanna kiss and hug and love you. Ooh, ooh. I want you to be mine. Yeah, ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah, ooh. And tell me, is there really something for you to think about? Is there really something for you to shout out loud? Do it now, now. I want to know if you're down to get down. I wanna know if you got the right sound. Basically, I'm really picky, and I wanna know if you wanna go down on the road. Do you wanna say no? I bet you like it, no. I bet you like it, cool. Bet you like it when it's just me and you, and I bet you like it when the trick sticks. It's so sick, you know that I love it when you give me a kiss. You know that I crave it when it feels like this. I can't help myself but love you. Woo, woo. Wanna be with you all the time. Yeah, yeah, ooh, yeah, ooh. Wanna kiss and hug and love you. Woo, woo. I want you to be mine. Yeah, ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah, ooh. Say I like it, I like it, I like it when it's you. Like it when you come a little closer through. Maybe you could just come over. Maybe then we could have a little sleepover. Cause I don't wanna have no closure. No, you're my poison, you're my drug, and I don't really care if I get too much. I just wanna have your love. I can't help myself but love you. Woo, woo. Wanna be with you all the time. Yeah, yeah, ooh, yeah, ooh. Wanna kiss and hug and love you. Woo, woo. I want you to be mine. Yeah, ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah, ooh. La 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 la, I'm obsessed with you. La 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 la, I'm obsessed with you. La 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 la, I'm obsessed with you. I can't help myself.